Hey everybody, Josh Sigurdson of World Alternative Media here, and as elitists in Hollywood and Washington alike are being exposed for pedophilia and sexual assault, even rape, we are finally seeing some chat about the alleged acts of former President George H.W. Bush as 8 women come forward, including one underage girl, and then there's Bill Clinton. The former sexual harasser-in-chief has been called out for decades, and now 4 more women have come out against him, according to author Edward Klein. As the Daily Mail reports, Bill Clinton is facing explosive new charges of sexual assault from 4 women, according to highly placed Democratic Party sources and an official who served in both the Clinton and Obama administrations. The current accusations against the 71-year-old former president, whose past is littered with charges of sexual misconduct, stem from the period after he left the White House in 2001, say the sources. Attorneys representing the women who are coordinating their efforts have notified Clinton that they are preparing to file 4 separate lawsuits against him. As part of the ongoing negotiations, the attorneys for the women are asking for substantial payouts in return for their clients' silence. A member of the Clintons' legal team has confirmed the existence of the new allegations. The negotiations in the new lawsuits are said to have reached a critical stage. If they fail, according to sources in Clinton's inner circle, the 4 women are said to be ready to air their accusations of sexual assault at a press conference, making Clinton the latest and most famous figure in a long list of men, from Harvey Weinstein to Kevin Spacey, who have recently been accused of sexual assault. The new allegations refer to incidents that took place more than 10 years ago in the early 2000s when Clinton was hired by Ron Burkle, the Playboy billionaire investor, to work at his UCAPA companies. Clinton helped Burkle generate business and flew around the world with a flock of beautiful young women on Burkle's private jet, which was nicknamed Air One. The 4 women who have not yet revealed their identities were employed in low-level positions at the Burkle organization when they were in their late teens and claim they were sexually assaulted by the former president. And I quote, "Bill is distraught at the thought of having to testify and defend himself against sex charges again," said a Democratic Party official who is familiar with the case. Hillary reportedly offered to hire private detectives to dig up dirt on the women, but Bill Clinton's attorneys persuaded her not to interfere. Dozens of women have come out against Clinton over the years.
Hell, I've done it with pigs. Real no fooling pigs.
Juanita Broderick, who we interviewed in August 2016, claimed that when Bill Clinton was Attorney General of Arkansas, he brutally raped her, bit her lip, and told her to put some ice on that. She claimed Bill later apologized in front of a bunch of witnesses mere weeks before his run for president, and that Hillary Clinton threatened her. Everyone thinks of Monica Lewinsky when they think of Bill Clinton's escapades.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
If Monica Lewinsky says that you used a cigar as a sexual aid with her in the Oval Office area, would you be lying? Yes, no, or won't answer?
I will revert to my former statement.
Indeed, I did have a relationship with Miss Lewinsky that was not appropriate. In fact, it was wrong.
But of course, the story goes far deeper. The notion of Hillary Clinton sending people after accusers in order to intimidate them is nothing new. In the 90s, it was common. She even attempted to get women thrown in mental institutions. That is, until the infamous Monica Lewinsky dress came to light. Now, interestingly, Bill Clinton took 26 flights with billionaire child predator Jeffrey Epstein on his private jet, accurately called the Lolita Express, and visited his island, which included many child sex slaves in their teens. Clinton never explained why his name was logged so many times. Clinton's good friend Kevin Spacey also flew on the plane, and we'd be pretty one-sided to not mention that Donald Trump had taken a flight on the plane at least once as well.
Bill Clinton.
Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of problems.
So now it appears that Clinton flew on yet another sex-themed jet with a billionaire. One should be reminded that the Mile High Club is only for consenting adults. Something I can't help but find sick is the political bias when it comes to reporting on sexual harassment, abuse, and rape. Like it matters what party someone's part of. Like it matters what their political views are. For years, feminists defended Bill Clinton and only called out harassment on the right. The same people who'd wear a phrase on the chest of their shirt to direct eyes to their chest and then call men who looked sexist, misogynist pigs and claim they were raping them with their eyes, these same nutjobs defended Clinton because it didn't fit their narrative.
And as I said, I always learn amazing things from you. Hopefully they'll let us do this again.
Now that this Weinstein domino effect has affected so many, everyone is just fine calling out Roy Moore, who, by the sounds of it, deserves to be called out, all while ignoring the claims against Clinton. It's almost perfectly designed and desensitizing. This is why we can't have nice things. You know the wall is starting to come down when even prominent Democratic propagandists on television are calling Clinton out. Now let's admit that there are likely many false stories in this influx of victims who've come out. There always are. Women that want money and attention. But that doesn't change the fact that there is a vast epidemic in elite industry from politics to entertainment of mostly men thinking they can get away with anything, as well as several men being harassed by other men and some women themselves. When Gloria Allred and Lisa Bloom are involved, there should be red flags waved, but we're also seeing virtue signaling celebrities like Ashley Judd, Meryl Streep, Angelina Jolie, and many more come out of the woodwork, apparently covering up for these abusers for decades. Convenient, isn't it? We need to keep shooing these snakes out of the den. Bill Clinton is just the most obvious. It's truly time we start calling him what he is. A rapist, an abuser, a monster. It's time we put away the cigar jokes and expose him to the populace. Now's as good a time as any. Stay tuned for more from Wham. Like what you see here at Wham? Don't forget to check the links below. GoFundMe, Patreon, we can't do it without you. Any donation is very much appreciated, especially as we are so overwhelmingly demonetized and censored by YouTube as the Anti-Defamation League comes in and flags all of our content as hate speech. You can also find me at Josh Sigurdson at steemit.com. That's steemit.com, the future of social media, where you get paid in the upvote of your post via Steem, the cryptocurrency. You can also find our Bitcoin address in the description and the comments below, as well as on the screen for you to scan if you please. And don't forget to come on down to Anarchapulco in Acapulco, Mexico in February, one of the best events of the year, and you can save money on your tickets by typing in promo code WHAM. That's WAM. We'll leave the link below for you, and until next time, don't forget to subscribe. This is Josh Sigurdson signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth, be the change.